Mình cũng hiểu cái ý
Không hiểu thì mình ngồi vịt nghe sấm vậy đó.
A lifelong friend is fun.
mà Hằng này biết nó không dịch cho mình đâu, cái người nó cười không à.
Who will always
Nah.
be by your side through every season. As I was writing the speech, I had the joy of recollecting some of the most amazing memories and stories of my life. Stories that showed integrity or feats of determination that demonstrated
Thấy
his
là nó
courage.
ngồi nó nhìn nó nghe.
But despite my honest intentions, these stories did not
Thịnh Thông mà biết hết đi.
Mẹ đã biết luôn.
Má không biết luôn đi. Má hiểu gì không ba?
I remember that
Hiểu nói gì
in
không?
high school, our friends were
Anh
playing
lo rồi.
weekend
Nhưng mà má hiểu nói gì không?
At the time,
Má
he had been on his parents' patients, so he wasn't sure if he would be able to get permission to go. So he contacted
Mẹ
Nó-
lấy cái này về.
mình nói với câu tiếng
lấy
Việt
cái này
đi.
về mở bia này, lấy này về mở bia. Uống bia. Để nha. Lấy.
Rồi mình cũng phải lấy về chứ. Lấy về để vắt đấy mở.
Well, he was right. And he came back the next day with a signed field trip from again.
Riley,
And
I
off he
give
went
you one
on.
more.
Fast forward, the weekend goes by. and we have
Mình đi hết.
And just as the end of our
Thịnh có lấy cái miểu bia không?
Có nè.
Mang về đi, nó cho mình đấy mình không.
we stopped by a restaurant close to the boat. Right before we got the chance to order, Kevin gets a call from
Nó không cho.
Còn cái
At
nữa là
first, Kevin was fairly excited to tell us what he shifted, as he became oddly quieter in the call.
cái này cái thảo nó có đờ hàm 20 một gái nữa.
Không à?
Bây giờ nó cho 2. Để đây, kia còn cái nữa là
At that point, I looked over and I saw the blood drain from his face. And it's fair to say, Kevin did not get to enjoy his food that day. Long story short, when we got back, Kevin ended up sleeping on my couch for the next few days. So, Kevin, you got help making that forged field trip form, right? Well, actually, the truth is, we did get some help. So the accomplices are in the room today. I'll accept bribes to keep your activities anonymous. Oh, sorry. But they're out here.
cái này làm gì thất bại. Điện, điện.
Another fond memory I look back on was when we lived in Cambridge together. The funny thing was, despite having an entire house at his disposal, Kevin probably spent 90% of his time living on the living room, sleeping on the living room couch.
Này nó bằng điện
I
mà.
think he literally spent more nights on that couch than we were actually living.
Này có một thời gian nữa không?
A particular memory I have from the time was when Kevin was studying for his apprenticeship exams. During this time, his tenure on the couch was on the wafer. One evening, after returning from work, I found Kevin drinking a big cup of coffee, proudly telling me he was planning on studying the night away. I saw that he had neatly laid out his notebooks, pens, crayons, phone book. On the coffee table beside him. Inspired by his determination, I told him I would join him after taking a few minutes to unwind. And I kid you not, I returned after half an hour to find Kevin fast asleep, using his textbook as a comforter. Kelly, does he still pass it on the couch quite regularly? Yeah. Old habits that are totally different. By the way, Kelly, you look beautiful
Mẹ
tonight.
tắt điện đi mẹ, tắt điện đi.
I remember my first time meeting Kelly.
Thịnh chửi rồi.
And she came up to me like, yo, what's up, bro? And she just gave me a fist bump.
Không biết
And
là
I thought to
nó vậy.
myself, damn, this girl is super cool and fun. And at that moment, I felt like my position in hierarchy was threatened. An ongoing joke between Kelly and me was our playful fight over Kevin's love. We would go out of our way to rub in each other's faces whenever we received any form of affection from Kevin. Like if Kelly was holding hands with Kevin when I was around, she would look back at me and point with her right hand at their clasped hands. Or if I hugged
Nói
Kevin,
gì?
I would turn and hug just so I
Tiếng
could
Việt
show
đồng
him
nói.
my face.
Biết tiếng Anh đồng nói.
Việt đó.
This tradition continued through our first outings together as we watched Kevin's softball games. Kevin had just hit a ball and seemingly teleported through first base. Everyone was in awe how quickly he could run. And at that moment, I remember Kevin saying, "That's my boy." But I had to correct you that no, he is in fact terrible.
Nhớ chưa cười nó hiểu.
As our rivalry deepened, I found my appreciation for Kelly also grew. Kelly would bring out a version of Kevin that's more grounded and driven,
Vợ.
and somehow a version that's even more chaotic and fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Hearing how Kevin talks about how unimpressed he is by you, watching you challenge him, nurture his growth,
Em muốn làm gì nào?
has been enjoyable to
Anh
watch.
rồi.
In short, you make him the happiest man in the world. Kevin, you also look beautiful tonight, my friend. Kevin, you will always be a friend I can turn to if I ever need a shoulder to lean on. You are someone who I can share the highs and lows with without fear of judgment. So thank you for being a dear friend of mine for all these years. And thank you in advance for the years to come. Before I take my leave, I'd like to invite you all to join me in raising the
Cá ăn
glass.
thịt gà đấy. Để ăn thịt bò. Ngon rồi.
Đâu?
To Kevin and Kelly.
Bố.
All right, we've got another game in store for you.